Hello everybody. In this video, we will try to talk about some more interesting things about Purvashadha Nakshatra. So in the previous video, we understood Purvashadha Nakshatra is a group of 3 bright stars and its symbolism is a fan, a hand-held fan, because in the sky it appears to be like that, and based on several observations we can come to know that Purvashadha is associated with some decoration and also superiority, and Purvashadha is having the capability of getting through the hard times, and it has the capacity to make the fire burning throughout the task, and its negative quality is exaggerating things, and another one is it is able to hide itself to some extent, and once it gains the confidence it will try to reveal itself. It will try to reveal its true colors. In the negative aspect, where a Purvashadha person has some hidden agenda, a negative agenda, he may not show it initially, but later he shows it. And Purvashadha basically feels superior to all the nakshatras before it, that is from Ashwini to Mula, and it may not, or it may find a situation in its life, even though it feels superior, it may find a situation in its life to feel less superior compared to the nakshatras after it. This is from Uttarashadha to Revati. Now, a winnowing basket used for ridding grain of husks is an alternative symbol. So, a winnowing fan, right? So, the same behavior, whatever we discussed, the same kind of behavior it shows. So, uncovering the hidden talents, or hiding the talent initially, or hiding the things initially and revealing them, revealing the true colors, or really revealing the talent afterwards, is another observation with the winnowing fan again. So the kind of shedding outer unnecessary obstacles in order to bring out the useful part inside is another capacity of this nakshatra. So unnecessary obstacles, removing all of them, and whatever is useful, only bring that out. So this may relate to people, places, or things. Whatever they try to do, they try to remove the unnecessary obstacles and they try to bring out the useful part. So it's one of the good qualities of Purvashadha Nakshatra. You can see the same behavior from a winnowing basket used for ridding grain of husks, right? So removing unnecessary things and then only bring out the useful part, whatever is inside, the useful part. So initially they may cover their talent, but as time goes on, as things goes on, as they gain confidence, they may show the talent. That is the most important observation. So initially they are a bit shy, they are a bit sensitive, but later they try to show up the talent. And The deity of this nakshatra is goddess by the name of Apa, or you can say Apa. It's water related. Apa translates to water generally in Sanskrit. So very little is known about this goddess if you see the literature generally. So that is one important observation. Or the sound Apa is taken into account, there are so many similar sounds in other cultures as well. And also if you see Apa, right, and Aphrodites, right, they have the same root, Apa. Up is the root of both. So even the celestial ocean, Apa is not only just the water, it's the celestial ocean. And even see the sound, if you observe, Aparajita is another name for Purvashadha. It seems to be derived from the same root. So Apa is still the name for water in many languages around the world, and many of the ancients saw water as the invincible element. Invincibility is a main energy of Purvashadha, and water has this property. So Apa and Aphrodites are both Venusian goddess figures, right? So, and also the female counterparts of the male ocean deity Varuna. So the male ocean deity is Varuna, whereas the female ocean deity is Apa or Aphrodites. This kind of sounding you can hear. So both of them can be seen as part reflections of Ma Lakshmi, the universal goddess of prosperity. So Lakshmi is the spouse of Vishnu, the overseer of the celestial waters which sustain our universe. The celestial waters, right, is very much related to Ma Lakshmi, and then Vishnu is actually the maintainer of this celestial ocean or the celestial waters. And even you can see the image of Vishnu and Lakshmi sitting on a snake bed on top of the ocean of celestial waters is an image which is directly related to Purvashadha Nakshatra. Right? So Vishnu and Lakshmi sitting on a snake bed, that picture is very much famous in Indian culture, and that directly represents, because that has the celestial water. And the churning of the ocean, that particular story, that particular legend, right? So, in which various treasures came out, signify the productive potential of Apa as a goddess. So, initially the celestial water, the celestial ocean is very calm and quiet, but just like Purvashadha, as it is very shy and sensitive, but when time comes, or when the kind of confidence they gain based on that, they can they can give a lot of things. They can give a lot of things out. So same as the celestial waters, initially it's just a calm and quiet celestial water, but when you churn it and you keep on churning it, as a result of churning, you can see so many things came out. What things came out? Not only just the positive things, even the poison came out, right? So same thing, see Purvashadha, if it is afflicted or having some malefic influence, initially it may be shy and sensitive, but later if they have, as we discussed, if they have some negative agenda, they will show it later. The true colors they will show definitely if they have some malefic influence. So you can clearly see the treasures came out. Not only the treasures came out, a poison, the deadly poison also came out, result of the churning, right? So Apa relates to the churning which goes on inside each one of us and the good and bad things which come out as a result. So, invincible is another thing we talk about more when you talk about Purvashadha. So, invincible approach is reflected in the nature and functionings of Purvashadha Nakshatra. They feel that they are very, very invincible, right? They can do anything, kind of nature they show. So, like all the forces, Apa also has that force, that invincible force. Of course, it is benevolent, it is positive, but is often cruel and harsh in her ways, which again can be seen to hold true for those having a prominent Purvashadha personality. If you see the Purvashadha personality, it is shown the cruelty or the harshness in the ways they follow. So Apa, her grand, all inclusive, all embracing vision is where Venus derives its higher qualities like real love and compassion from. So Purvashadha is the pinnacle of Venusian energy, and you can see the real aim of this nakshatra is to get to an all encompassing level of awareness, at least from a Venusian point of view.